We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Cubs have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Howie Haas gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, Freddie Santiago, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Santiago.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Miller. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
The left fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Fowler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pops this one up. Vargas takes charge out there and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Batting third, the right fielder, J.C. Embry.
The next Cub up, J.C. Embry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Range is there. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Chet Steadman is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be a fun one, Matty V. We're getting a chance to look at a guy right now that's having a breakout year. As a matter of fact, he's got a shot to be the NL Rookie of the Year. He's put it together quickly in a short period of time.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Rizzolo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Rizzolo.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A ball and a strike now. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, Charles Cruz.
Stepping in for the Jays, Charles Cruz. And now a pitch on the way. Hops this one up, and that's going to land foul. Cruz, 37 years old. He's a 9-year major league vet. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Chase Maddox.
Next to bat for Toronto, Chase Maddox. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch.
0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Popped him up over to the left, but playable over in foul ground, and he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in, Jesse Padilla. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Jesse Padilla.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's off the plate.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home is a well-located fastball down around the knees.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Again, he sends it out of play. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Dan Farnsworth.
Next will be the designated hitter, Stan Farnsworth. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, padillajessie-JP.
Into the box, Travis James. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2.
Helpful.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. And the 42-year-old looks at a called strike to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
He's set. The 3-1.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
James stands at second with 2 gone. Count remains full. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Stepping in now, Dave Bowie, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 18 homers and 60 runs batted in. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Pitch is popped up. Range moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Two and two.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Batting fifth.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ruben Griffin comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 delivery. A high fastball is in there. Griffin playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Clinton Raines, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll enter play here at 293. 6 home runs and 36 RBIs. Oh and 1, here it comes. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And that's on the outside corner, 1 and 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Count still full, 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Standing in now, James Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. This one's down to third. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Ryan Buckner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ryan Buckner.
The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bruce on the run, but this will land out there just foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago. First pitch on its way. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's quickly 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
No one out with a runner at second. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rizzolo has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
The left fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So now to the plate, J.C. Embry, and this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding into the box, Alfonso Vargas. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. One and one. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Popped up. Bowie has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Blue Jays, no left fielder, Jonathan Rizzolo.
Now batting, Jonathan Rizzolo, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
To the plate now, Charles Cruz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Embry will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Farnsworth.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Stan Farnsworth. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 on its way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Travis James will be next.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Standing in, Travis James. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. 2 out with the man at first. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Dave Bowie, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 1-0. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The set and the 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Chase Maddox. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Speared on the dive. How about that?
A really nice play by the first baseman right there. Two parts of this play. Does a great job of knocking it down with a dive, and then a good feed and a flip to the pitcher, just like you work on it in spring training, PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
So the base is empty here with one away, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and 2, the count to Miller.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Joe Fink gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Fink.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Freddie Santiago. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now here it comes.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch on its way. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Ruben Griffin.
The center fielder.
And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Into the box now, Clinton Raines. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, James Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This is line to left. Fowler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to bat will be the outfielder, J.C. Embry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And now a pitch on the way. A chance here for Miller at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesse Padilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Designated hitter, Dan Farnsworth.
So now to the plate, Stan Farnsworth, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Striding in once again, Alfonso Vargas. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Alfonso Vargas.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A 1-1.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Ground ball left side. A dive and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Rizzolo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jonathan Rizzolo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. the plate now, Charles Cruz. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. One out and a runner on second base. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
To the plate now, Chase Maddox, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Hit weakly on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. We are still scoreless. So in now for Chicago, Travis James. He singled his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's outside.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Stepping in now, Dave Bowie, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2. In the dirt here. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with two away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Santiago. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Left side, but well foul. Here's the 1-1.
Count 2-1.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
James Blackburn will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh. Dexter Fowler will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and two away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Two men are on with two men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
The 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. The 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it, and that retires the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Cubs 1, the Jays nothing. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping into the box, Brad Miller. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Ruben Griffin.
Stepping up to the plate, Ruben Griffin. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Padilla's got it, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, J.C. Embry.
J.C. Embry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rizzolo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Stan Farnsworth, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. To the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
Into the box now, Travis James. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Popped him up. Rames in foul ground. 2 gone.
Up next to the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
He's set. The 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Fouled away. The 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ronnie Wickert is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Clinton Raines. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Wickert has over 40 innings on his line so far with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Wickert has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Oh, got him swinging with the palm ball there, and that's the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
In now, James Martinez. As he'll take a fork ball here that drops in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Alfonso Vargas.
Now at the plate, Alfonso Vargas. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. Here's a swing. High drive. Left field. Out of here. A solo shot here to left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The left fielder, number 4.
Into the box, Jonathan Rizzolo. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Charles Cruz.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
At the plate, Charles Cruz, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. All even now at 1-1. Carlos Martinez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Carlos Martinez.
Adam Greenberg is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. You see the great batting average coming in. No home runs as of yet, and an even 20 RBIs. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Liner towards second. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Standing in now, Ryan Buckner, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the 7th fielder,
Pete Armstrong will come on now and pinch run here. Settling in now, Freddie Santiago. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Dexter Fowler, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. The 1-0.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3. 3 balls.
J.C. Embry will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Ready now, J.C. Embry. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Throw on to first for the second out, but meanwhile that all-important go-ahead run is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in now, Jesse Padilla. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Jack Maynard takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 21, Jack Maynard.
Stan Farnsworth will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. from the stretch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Travis James, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home.
Hey!
In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Fouled off. Three runs already home here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Thomas Nicholas is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Tyler Coleman is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Jason Kipnis will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Now it's third base. Number 34, Jason Kipnis.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Chase Maddox.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone! A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Blue Jays have cut the deficit to 4-2 now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
To the plate now, Jay Bruce. This will get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swinging here is Bruce as this is on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Brad Miller.
Striding in, Brad Miller. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like an extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Now at the plate, Ruben Griffin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Turned on down the line. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Cubbies, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Ronnie Wickert earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Thomas Nicholas records the save, his 41st of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.